considering the Aroma Essentials Kit, here is what you can expect to be able to do with these oils. So first of all, let's look at the size of the bottles. So in that kit, you are getting the 5 ml bottles, and just for a comparison here, this is the 15 ml. So in the Home Essentials or Healthy Essentials kit, this is the 15 ml. Healthy Start and Aroma Essentials is the 5 ml. Okay, now that we've established that, you have 10 oils in this kit with a beautiful diffuser. So it is a really great starter kit. So this is really for people that want to start using essential oils mostly by diffusing, although you can absolutely use a lot of these oils topically and even some internally as well. So let's go over them. You have Serenity in there. Serenity is the restful blend, and that is typically used for bedtime. Just help you get into mood for sleeping. So it's really relaxing. It has lavender, vetiver, cedarwood, and a hint of vanilla in it as well. So it's really, really relaxing, and I love diffusing Serenity at night. You can use it during the day as well if you are experiencing some anxious feelings. That can be very beneficial for the mood during the day. So don't worry, it's not like a medication that would make you drowsy because it's made for sleep. It doesn't work that way, but it is really relaxing. Northern Escape. Northern Escape is a blend of trees. Basically, it smells like a Canadian forest. It's wonderful. I personally love being in the woods, so Northern Escape was like, oh, it is a beautiful blend of several pine trees, and the trees are really grounding, and think of the roots going into the ground. So the oils that are extracted from different bark of trees and the pine needles are also very grounding. So that is a great thing to diffuse for the mood, but also it is really cleansing. So for, putting into the air, it really cleanses the air as well. So Northern Escape, one of my faves. And then you have adaptive, citrus bloom. So those are two oils that I like to call them sisters because they're both blends of flowers and citruses. They're specifically formulated for uplifting the mood, relaxing anxious feelings. Flowers are always relaxing. Citruses are always uplifting. So they're very similar in that way. They're just different blends of citruses and flowers. So honestly, it works amazing on uplifting the mood and just helping you calm down if you're feeling, a little bit too stressed. Helps lower the cortisol level. We want that. So those are incredible to diffuse because they smell like heaven as well. So if you want to diffuse oils, you want your home to smell good, but you don't want to put, toxic chemicals in your air, which is, not a good idea anyways. But you still want your house to smell nice. These are it, honestly. Then you have Easy Air. For people that don't know what Easy Air smells like, I'm like, remember Vicks? Yeah, so like that, but like a pure, crisp scent without any of the toxic chemicals. So it has laurel leaf in it, eucalyptus, peppermint, so very, nice and fresh. Helps open up the airways, helps cleanse the air. So that's also one that you can use, topically on your chest if you're experiencing some respiratory issues, you want some respiratory support. Or under the feet, like we used to do with Vicks. That actually works really well with essential oils because they are really easily absorbed into the bloodstream. Then you have Cheer. The name says it all. Cheer is citrusy but also sweet blend because it has vanilla in it, and that is to help you feel more cheery. If you're like, okay, all these like scents, how can that really help me feel better? Well, if you haven't watched intro to essential oils class, here's the gist of it. Breathing in these aromatic molecules basically sends chemical messages to your brain. It bypasses the logic center. In these oils, they're full of aromatic compounds, beautiful natural chemicals, by the way. Chemical is not a bad word. It's toxic chemicals that we don't want. And these aromatic compounds are so go through our olfactory system and then go into that part of our brain here at the back, the limbic brain that controls mood and emotion, and it sends chemical messages. It's the chemicals in here are going into the receptors and they're like, okay, it's time to feel calm, or it's time to feel happy. So depending on the oils that you're using, these chemicals are interacting with our body in different ways that can improve the mood. It's really powerful. Try it. For mood, aromatically is the #1 way that we use them. Then balance. Balance is another blend of mostly trees that and frankincense included, that help you feel grounded. It is the original grounding blend that doTERRA ever created. It's still around. How many years later? 13 years later, because it is incredible at making you feel grounded. When I first started using essential oils, I used to call this my mummy sanity blend, and I would put it on myself before I did school pickup. Just to stay calm. And so that is also one that just routinely is really good to put under your feet in the morning to start your day grounded, present, and calm. And then you have the wild orange that we nicknamed the happy oil. All of the citruses are uplifting, but wild orange has earned the reputation of being the happy oil. So great one to diffuse in the morning alongside peppermint. So peppermint is energizing, and then you have wild orange that is uplifting, puts you in a good mood. There's even a hospital, oh my goodness, I can't remember what state now, that used it for their staff in emergency care in the hospital to improve the mood in the emergency room of all the staff, and they were happier. And Vanderbilt is what it is. It's at Vanderbilt. Anyways, so it is just that powerful. You can use wild orange and any citruses also in your water to help cleansing, and just a really gentle liver. I don't want to say detox, but like a really nice gentle liver cleansing. And then you have peppermint. Peppermint I love using for headaches. I put it here on my temples, on the back of my neck. It's a really great oil at acting as an anti-inflammatory and also energizing. When you use it on the roof of your mouth, you gotta try this. It helps open up your airways. You'll feel it right away, and it increases the blood flow to your brain. So that's why you're feeling more energized. All of a sudden you're like, ding, I'm awake. So that's why I said it's a good one as well to use in the morning to wake up everybody. And then you have On Guard. We always talk about On Guard at doTERRA. It's our protective blend, immunity support. So On Guard is a blend of cinnamon, wild orange, eucalyptus, clove, and rosemary. And all of these oils together are wonderful support for our immune system. So you can diffuse it. It actually smells like Christmas. You can also use it internally. I like to take a drop under my tongue if I ever feel like I'm fighting something. I do that a couple times a day. And in a roller bottle, I put it under my kids' feet or behind their neck in the morning, just diluted. And honestly, it is such a gift to have this oil. Obviously, there's a lot more to these oils. There's sometimes up to 200 active compounds in these oils. So, I can't make a long enough list here. I want to keep this video short. But if you have questions, please let me know. And for those of you who are looking at this in the Canadian market, it is $207 plus tax, and depending on your province. that differs. And so enjoy. I hope that you are looking to get one of these collections. It is such a blessing to have in your home, and I'll see you next time.